Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to another Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee rant, kind of. Well, it's discussion. It's not a rant. It's a discussion because, again, thank you for so much comments on the other one because I needed context that day. I needed context so much because I didn't know what the fuck was going on. I needed context and you delivered. Anyway, I'll stop stalling. I've got my bodyguard here. His name is Rob. And he's here to help me discuss Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. Because he is also a massive fan. Introduce yourself, Rob.
Daniel, you idiot.
Oh, charming, fucking charming.
Right, let's just right. You wanted to know what was up with Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. Yeah. Right, you didn't know. Right, for starters, it is not a main series game.
Hang on. I'm pretty sure they've confirmed it is.
It's not.
They have.
They have not. They have basically said that this is not a main series core Pokemon title. For the specific...
This is the problem though. There's been some in the comments saying, no, they have said it's a main series title. And there's been somebody saying, no, it isn't.
Let me just...
That's where the confusion is.
A quote from Cerebi.
Okay,
right?
you bring up the quote.
So, this is what Cerebi put on. Cerebi.net. Big fan. Yeah. And this is what they said about Generation 8, and this is from Famitsu, a Japanese magazine.
Yeah.
It says, speaking to Japanese publications Famitsu, which has a massive 20-page feature on Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee and Pokemon Quest, features an interview with the Pokemon Company's CEO. I'm not going to pronounce his name because I know I will fuck it up.
Yeah, that's something I do. Play it safe.
Yeah. Some Japanese guy, I'm sorry, I don't want to pronounce your name. Anyway, I provided a few minor tidbits about the upcoming game on the Nintendo Switch, due out in 2019. He reconfirmed that the game is due for release in the second half of 2019. Will have better graphics than any prior Pokemon game. Possible Unreal Engine confirmed.
Oh yeah, I hope so. That looked fantastic.
Yes. And it will be completely new and not like Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee, and states that it will contain many brand new Pokemon and will provide full details of these games as they come to back for more.
That's great.
So let me just...
But where does it say that it's not a main series title game?
It's basically through interviews and what they've actually said about the game. It's not a main series title, right? Put in perspective, I play Pokemon Go. I've played Pokemon Go since 2016. Since day one.
We've got a massive Pokemon Go.
Since day one. I've played it every day since day one. I absolutely love that game. I play it every day. I am a massive Pokemon.
Yeah, he's on level 33, is it?
33.
I'm almost at 34.
Shit. I'm almost at 34. Right. Now, what I've read up about this game is that it is not a main series title game. Okay. For one reason, is because this is actually a sister game to Pokemon Go.
Right.
So
could you say it's like a kind of like a spin-off, like Pokemon Colosseum kind of
spin-off side game? Yeah. Well, no, really, because Colosseum you could trade with the main games.
Right.
These won't connect up to Pokemon Bank.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Oh, is that just not been confirmed yet?
Well, I'm not. Yeah, that's 100%. No, I'm not actually 100% sure on that, so don't quote me on that. But there hasn't been any mention of Pokemon Bank. Obviously, however, Generation 8, the 2019 title, will be the main series title. It will be the sequel to Sun and Moon. So,
do you reckon that because they're doing because this is like kicking off the in terms of Pokemon kicking off the Nintendo Switch, it's the first Pokemon game, I think. Official like.
Well, apart from Pokemon Tournament, but
yeah, like a massive
and
one.
Pokemon Quest and all that.
What the fuck is this?
I have no idea.
Go on.
I've never touched this game in my life. I don't have a Switch yet.
What is this? Fuck me.
Anyway. Sorry, I don't swing that way. Anyway, moving on. Right, these games, Pokemon Let's Go, are to tie us over until Generation 8. And obviously, we're getting Kanto. We're getting Kanto brought into 2018. It's in HD graphics. It looks phenomenal. It looks beautiful. The only problem is that because it's catering to Pokemon Go players, and I did a raid the other day, and I met a guy who's been playing Pokemon Go since day one, but has never played a main series game.
Yeah.
Right.
So,
when I asked him if he'd ever, would he consider it, he said he wouldn't know. And I said, well, that's where you might be interested in playing Pokemon Let's Go, Pikachu and Eevee.
I agree with the fact that it might pull in Pokemon Go players. But it's not so much the game itself that puts me off.
This is more.
It's so much what comes afterwards. If it has any influence on the later Pokemon games, I don't want that.
Well, that's what the quote from Cerebri said. That Generation 8 will be nothing like Pokemon. Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. Right? Yeah. These are side games based.
The fuck is that?
That's Rattata.
I know it looks weird.
Yeah. Look at them ears. Yeah. Anyway. So basically, they've took the capture mechanic from Go, and stuff that's come out recently, because E3 was on the other day, as of the time of recording, and a lot more information has come out about it.
Which I watched, by the way.
I've learnt a hell of a lot, and there's a lot of, again, unfortunately, like in Sun and Moon, there is a lot of handheld, pardon the pun, but there's a lot of handhelding. As in, one of the biggest problems that you have is that when you go up to a gym, because gyms are back, because it's Kanto, of course. Yeah. When you go up to the gym, you cannot attack that gym, fight that gym, until you have a Pokemon capable of battling that opposite type. So you can't fight Brock until you have either a water or a grass type on your team. Which...
Well, I noticed that Pikachu on the... Is it Treehouse? It's called? Had double kick.
It did.
Which that definitely doesn't have double kick.
Yes, but and this also might be big, to help it out, because obviously these are technical sequels to Pokemon Yellow. They are more akin to the anime.
What?
And what is actually happening is obviously in Pokemon Yellow, in order to beat Brock, you had to go and catch a Mankey.
Oh yeah, Mankey.
You had
Butterfree.
Mankey.
Nidoran.
No, not Butterfree. No.
Pokemon Yellow. Yeah.
No, Butterfree weren't good against Rock.
No, Confusion. Yeah.
Confusion. Yeah.
No, it's good. Trust me, it's good.
Well, anyway, it was more. For type advantages, you needed Mankey and Nidoran. One of the Nidorans, because Nidoran learned double kick and Mankey learned low kick.
Yeah.
So you needed that fighting type advantage. Now, basically, with these new games, you cannot battle the gym until you have a Pokemon, say Bulbasaur, for example. Obviously, you probably won't get Bulbasaur straight away because you'll have Pikachu and Eevee, and you'll get a Pokemon. Yeah. But you cannot battle the gym until you've done that. Now that is really big handheld, holding hands against playing the main game.
That's the thing about it, though. It's so.
But it also will introduce people like me. Well, I've played the main series since Pokemon Yellow. I know all the battling system and all the techniques and everything. But it's also to introduce Go players to the battling system, because the catch mechanics is straight out of Go, whereas the battling system is straight out of the main game, and it's sort of a cross game between the two. So it's like cross main series, cross Go. So that's why it's a sister game. To elaborate on that,
I also heard that they're doing something with the in concerns with the EVs and IVs. They're changing that a bit. Which I don't want them to simplify that, because that's all that the hardcore Pokemon players have, like in terms of difficulty, is that. And if you take that away, it's just going to take all the the effort. I mean, it might sound bad, but it's getting too casual, in my opinion. Anyway, it's just an opinion. It's getting too casual, too easy. It's already easy as it is. So I don't want this to. It's just a case of I don't want this to influence the main games. And you know what, like these game developers are like. Oh, this has done well in this game. We'll implement it in the main series, but it's going to trigger so much fans if you like make it simplify everything.
Yeah, I mean it is interesting that they have got the catch mechanic from Go in Pikachu and Eevee, and obviously you have to use the Joy-Con to
Here's the thing,
throw
though.
it.
Here's the thing that triggers me in particular, and I get why they've done it, but it's just the fact that it's set in Kanto.
See,
If it was its own like kind of region like Ore in Colosseum, it'll be more like its own thing.
yeah,
But it
I know
doesn't
what you
feel
mean.
like, you know what I mean?
But because, Game Freak decided to, hint the fuck out of out of Sun and Moon or Gen 7 in particular, by even in the Ultra games they mention about Kanto about 1 million times. And so this is their way of saying, well, you can go back to Kanto, but
Aha!
aha.
No!
Aha!
Aha! 'Tis
Aha!
I! One shit!
Father!
Father!
Anyway.
Great IT Tron reference there.
Anyway. Yeah. What this is actually doing, this is introducing Go players into the main series, because that's why the battling system is still the same. You still got 4 moves, and the stats screen is still the same. Obviously, the way you level up Pokemon is... Now, this is going to sound weird, and it only just got revealed the other day. The way you level up Pokemon is either through battling other trainers or catching more Pokemon.
It just seems so broken.
See, obviously XP share will probably be on all of the time.
Maybe it's because obviously there was like cheats there. They had like 99 Pokeballs and stuff like that. I doubt it at that early stage in the game you'll have that.
Yeah.
So,
but I think Pokeballs will be cheap considering you might miss it. I mean, I'd love to try to catch Pokemon, and obviously I'm not gonna try. Here in England, we're not as privileged as those assholes in America.
what do you mean?
We're not as privileged. We don't get the fucking demo. We don't get to try it. No, we don't get the demo. The Americans get the demo because it's in America.
For the American viewers,
I love America. I'm going there next year. Anyway,
he is actually. Yeah, for American viewers, I didn't know that. Lucky, you're lucky.
You're lucky. Bearing in mind, you could only play it in the I think it was at the Pokemon Center in New York.
Going on this game,
or it was only playable at E3. I think it was only playable at E3, but they had Smash at the Pokemon Center in New York or something like that. I'm not 100% accurate. Apologies. Anyway.
Yeah.
So, going back on it.
You go.
The graphics look absolutely stunning. It looks beautiful. And it's the best Pokemon game that we have ever had.
Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee.
Yeah,
Would you say that?
Graphically. Graphically, it's the best looking game we've ever had because it's the first time it's been on a HD console, a main series title.
It's the best game, period. It's like, hell no.
Well, actually, no. Actually, Pokemon Tournament is probably the best graphically. Pokemon Tournament is probably graphically the best looking game, but obviously in the main series, main series, it's the best looking one, and obviously
it does look nice.
It does look nice. It looks really good. Because it's Kanto, obviously there's a few Kanto, things that are in there, like,
hang on,
they brought the cut trees back.
Is it gonna be? Is it a remake or a reimagining? Is it reimagining?
More of a reimagining.
Is it not going to follow the story?
Because it's going to be more based on the anime.
Really?
Well, like in Yellow, they had Jesse and James in. I think Jesse and James are going to make a return, I hope. The only downside of what I've read about is that they've got rid of the rival. They've got rid of Blue. It's a new guy called...
Bruh. Well, I
They've
guess,
got a new guy called Trace, and he's not as bad as Blue,
guess,
which I actually like Blue because he was an asshole, but
I guess it kind of takes it away from the Pokemon Yellow thing.
Yeah.
So it gives it some originality to it.
Yeah, exactly.
But anyway, we might have to end this video off soon because we've got other things to talk about.
We have 76 things to talk about.
Anyway, thank you. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I just want to stroke Rob's face.
Aww.
Everyone appreciate Rob. He's a legend.
Aww.
So thank you for watching. Love you guys. I'll see you next time.
Bye.
Still my bodyguard.
Come on, motherfuckers, come on. Come on, motherfuckers, come on. Yeah. Come on, motherfuckers, come on. Come on, motherfuckers, come on. Release the brainstorm to make the motherfucking brain.